What's up? So, obviously, I have a Hogue Doug Ritter here. It's a RSK, right? This one's in 20 CV. Well, it's never really been used, but it has seen some pocket time. There's a little bit of wear on the pocket clip, um, and it has been in and out of the pocket. So, here's what's up. I am going to rehab this and then send it over to Timber's Edge Knives and sell it as a used knife. So if you're interested at all, or you want to see what one of these looks like and all that kind of stuff, well then the video might interest you because it's literally a Doug Ritter Hogue RSK rehab video. Yeah, we're gonna take it apart and we'll clean it up and do all the good stuff that need to be done to it. We'll check this edge, make sure that it's a razor blade. Initial tests tell me that it is absolutely a razor blade, but we'll check it. So, yeah, these are wonderful knives, excellent ergonomics. I mean, just a tough, tumbly pocket knife for sure. Yep, and very capable. Could 100% be thrown down as a self-defense piece. It's got enough of a cutout here that this is a very confident grip for sure. Really locked in, nice jimping. Yeah, these are great knives. So, it's one of those where I thought, well, why let it just sit around here and do nothing? Let's rehab it, which will be fun. And then I'll send it over there to Timber's Edge and they can sell it, right? Should be a T10 here on a pivot. If you have one and you want to disassemble or, and then it should be TH the rest of the way. And we'll probably completely break the knife down. We're going to clean it up if it needs cleaning, even if it doesn't. So if you're interested in the knife, just watch the video because you'll be able to see the whole process. Yeah, I mean, you can see pocket lint in here. The oil looks like it's a little dusty. I mean, that's what happens. You put them in your pocket, you'll pick up pocket dirt for sure. Yeah, so I am going to ultrasonic this. Yep, in case there's hand oils and stuff in these scales, because we're gonna really freshen it up. Let's get these screws off this other side. We'll drop the pocket clip as well. I think I got to make a decision on the pocket clip of do I want to tumble it and get rid of the little bit of wear marks that are on it, that will also lighten the logo, or just leave it as is. I'm going to think on that. And we got to pull these because we've got to get that liner or the action out of here. And I think I can leave these barrel spacers because they're just going to get cleaned up anyways. This hardware will get clean. I think I can leave those in there. Let's unspring the action and push the pivot out. And then let's take the spring off. There comes my pivot. Let's give it some help. Washers can definitely use to be polished. Oh yeah, that screw right there has got to come out. Duh. I'm sitting there looking right at it. There we go. Yeah, so we'll ultrasonic the two scales. The blade don't need to be ultrasonic. We can just wash, clean it. There's the other washer. Let's unspring this before we lose it. We can just wipe all this down. These washers are the same size, so we can polish them up and wipe them down. So we're going to do the ultrasonic and get these scales perfectly clean, and then we'll come back and we'll wipe everything down. So we'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, so a lot has happened. I have polished the washers. I've polished where they run on these steel cages that hold the action. I've polished the blade. I have ultrasonicked all of the hardware and the scales. Look how bright and shiny the hardware is now. All of it's like that. It's like brand new. Yep. And I've cleaned everything. So now we're gonna reassemble. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I think what we'll do is we'll kind of go in reverse of what we took it apart. But I think I wanna put the action together before I put it in here. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want to put it in here. Now, I'm going to have to put it together. I also oiled these springs. I cleaned them, and then I put a light coat of oil on them. We're gonna get one screw in here. And then I'm going to put one screw in here. I'll hold that action in there. I think I'm going to pull this one off and get the blade mounted, because that other side's locked in there now. And so I think I can take that off. And I believe I can come through with the pivot. Like so. And then I can put a little lube down. And a washer. And some lube. And the blade. And some lube. And a washer. And some lube. And now I'm going to come back with this side. And I have the ability now to push that pin out of the way so that I can lower that down. Make sense? And the way that this works now, I'm going to get this lined up here in the back, like so, and I should be able to push that pin up through there now. Yep, like so. And man, we are really close to being done here. Like, especially the hard part, assembling this lock. Let's go ahead and put this other spring on. It'll help maintain everything in its proper place. And then I'm going to pull back on this slightly because I need to put this pin in. Oh, I think I should have put that pin in beforehand. Yeah, I thought it dropped through, but it doesn't. So I am going to back up. Rather than fight that, I'm going to go ahead and push the pivot back down. So that I can take this side of the action off again. Oh, wait, this. Just got to go down a little bit more. There we go. So now I should be able to remove this and pivot it. There we go. Get that out of the way. And then put my stop pin in. Okay. Now I'm going to put this back on. Oop. Yeah, I did that upside down. Got to clear that pivot pin. Oh, come on, man. Oh, no, I didn't want that to happen. There we go. Yeah, I mean, patience is the word, right? Okay, well, let me back out of there. I'm gonna take that pin off. And I'm gonna put this on. And then I'm gonna try to install that pin. Let's see, right there, maybe. I'm not sure. Try to find the right angle where I can lift that up in the front. Let me come down here, maybe. Let me take this off. I mean, it's a process, man. I mean, I wish I knew it perfectly how to do it, but clearly I don't. But I can promise you this, even no matter how long this video is getting, I'm going to get it. All right, let me pause. Okay, after much struggle, I feel like the only way I could do it was to take it out of the knife and put it together. So that's what I've done. I took it out, I put it together. So I brought you back in so you can be part of either my success this time or another failure. I'm not promising either. I have no idea. But I'm going to go ahead. I need to get this in here and get this screw in. Let's use this one. Okay, so we're in and we're mounted. And our stop pin is in there. Although looks like something's off. Nah, it was just getting tension from the back here and nothing on the front because the pivot is not in there. So speaking of the pivot, so now I'm going to put the pivot in, but I can't go all the way in. I got to go to about there, and I got to lay a washer down. And it's caught. And so now I got to come with the blade. Oop, it wasn't caught. Let me get a little finer tool. Okay. I mean, clown circus, right? All right, now it's captured that washer. I said it captured the washer, but it fell out. Okay. Well, I guess okay, I'm gonna set it down. It's crazy. I can barely get it in there. But boy, if it doesn't have any tension on the back of it, it falls right out. Right? All right. Let's try it again. I need it to be captured on the pivot so that when I put the blade in there, it doesn't. All right, it's captured. I need to let that pivot down a little bit so I can get this blade over it, like so. I'm going to put pressure up on the blade. Okay, so the pivot's through the blade. Now let's see if I can get this washer in there. Yep. Got it. Oh, my goodness. What a ride. All right, let's put this spring on. That'll maintain pressure. There was plenty of lube on the washers and the blade. I mean, it was over oiled, so I'm not concerned about it having lube on it. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. And I'm going to put the pivot screw in by hand, just to hold that in there so that doesn't come out. Gotcha. All right. So got a bunch of T8 screws I got to get in here now. All right, let's see how we're tuned. A little bit of wiggle. Oh yeah, got quite a bit of there. Tiny little wiggle left. That's still a little tiny bit. Let's get some tension on the back side of these scales. Make sure these are tight. Or the butt of the knife, I guess I should say. Blade's nice and centered. I mean, ta-da, right? Let's get the pocket clip on. Whew, this thing was a process, boy. Tell you what. But in the end, we prevailed. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny little drop of oil here because that's where that lock rides. Right there. It might be just a tad tight, but I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna go with what I got. Let's put our tools up. Oh, there we go. All right. Very nice. Look at the hardware now. Everything's shiny, wonderful. Nice stone wash, 20 CV blade. All right. Um, I've checked one of these in before, so if you want to see the check-in on one of these, all you have to do is search the Doug Ritter Hogue on my channel, and you'll see a full video on it. To be honest, I believe I assemble and disassemble it. I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't. I did this one though because I'm gonna put it up for sale, and so I thought if somebody bought it, they'd want to see inside it and see what's going on. Because I mean, it's near new now. I would say the thing that's maybe going on is it's got a little bit of wear right here on the pocket clip along this edge. You know, I think I carried it a couple of times, stuck it in my pocket. I'm going to try tuning this action up just a touch. Pretty nice. Let's check that edge. Got some phone book paper here, 20 CV. What do we got? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sharp. All right, well, what am I going to sell it for? It's got a box, it's got a pouch, it's got all the paperwork. Let me see if I can't give you a reasonable price for this dude. All right, let's do this. I'm going to have them set the knife at $150 even. And there won't be any discounts. I'm not going to discount it from there. But that'll include tax and shipping. So to your door, 100.5. Doug Ritter Hogue, 20 CV. It's got the purple G10 and a razor blade of an edge on it. It's gorgeous. Yeah, wonderful knife. All right, well, if you're interested, head over to Timber's Edge Knife and check it out.